everybody, it's Chris Eads, and on the line is Wootini here with another Gay Gamer video podcast. Feeling much better, as I mentioned in my last episode that I was going to have to probably take a week off because I had hernia surgery, and so yeah. I didn't play a lot of games, and I was in no mood to shoot a video last weekend. In fact, I didn't play a lot of games. Basically, I just laid on the couch in pain, and it was alright as long as I was laying still. If I tried to get up or down or move, that was bad. So I basically just watched a lot of TV. I streamed a bunch of old classic Doctor Who episodes from the very first season in the 60s. That was fun. I watched a few stories of that. But mostly I actually decided to dive into my recently purchased Neon Genesis Evangelion Blu-ray set of the original TV series. I watched the entire series. I would put in a disc, and then I would lay on the couch, and I would watch all the episodes in a row. I just binged the whole thing. It took a few days, and I got through the entire series, and I watched the Rebirth and the End of Evangelion movies. Sadly, though, by the time I reached the end of the series and then watched the End of Evangelion movie, I was basically off the pain meds, so that's a shame, because I feel like the trippy endings would have been kind of fun with you know, if I was all drugged up. But I haven't watched the series in a while, but I had forgotten how really tremendously good it was until the very end, when they just ran out of money and made shit up. The End of Evangelion is better, but I do actually still feel like the recent theatrical release, 3.0 plus Once Upon a Time, I feel like that's the best ending for the series, personally for me. That one works the best. So I think it took him a few tries, but he finally got it right. But I wanted to get the set because even though it's on Netflix right now, and you can stream it on Netflix, things come and go from Netflix, unless it's a Netflix show. So it might not be there, and I would like to have this, like, to have, so I bought the Blu-ray set. Although I bought the cheapest Blu-ray set, because then it was, like, normal. It was, like, whatever, $30 or something. $30, $40. Because there's another set that's, like, I mean, there's the Crazy Collector's set, which was just whatever. But then there's, like, another set that's, like, a regular set that has a little more extras, and it actually has the original subtitles and dubbing, but that costs like twice as much, and I'm just not gonna I was like, I can't be that picky. No, I'll just buy the regular priced set and just have the Netflix sub and dub. It's fine. I watch it subbed anyway, so, and it's fine. While stuck on the couch, I did also play Animal Crossing, obviously, because I play Animal Crossing every day. And it was also kind of nice to, you know, run around the island and do stuff since I couldn't do anything in real life. I also played some Ace Attorney Chronicles, which, you know, I'd forgotten about. I thought I was, like, close to the end, and I was like, oh, let me just finish this, you know, last case and whatever. But then I discovered that, in fact, this is the last case of the first game, because the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is 2 games combined into one to be re-released on the Switch. So I've got an entire other game left to play. So, yay! So I should probably get back to that and play that a lot more often. Because I did also play some Assassin's Creed Valhalla Discovery Tour, because that's also very relaxing and just sort of chill, which is what I needed, because I couldn't really think actively and be like, you know, I couldn't play, like, an action game. Like, I wouldn't have probably played real Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the Discovery Tour is fine. And I really love this Discovery Tour. I know I said this in the previous episodes, but I think they really finally hit the sweet spot of exactly how to do it, where they give you just enough, like, story with little mini-quests to, like, give you some historical background and information and stuff, while also, you know, just to give you a little motivation to, like, get through the scenes and do the whole thing, and then you learn stuff, but then you can also go and activate all of the little nodes scattered about the city to, like, learn even more. So I think this is perfect. It's not completely free, where you could just get bored and lose interest. You know, they give you the little mini quests to give you something to actually do. That helps a lot. Because I still honestly have no desire to go back and play more The Last of Us. It's very strange. I lasted quite a while. It wasn't like I played it and was like, no, this is terrible and I hate it, and I turn it right off, like I have done with some other PlayStation Plus games. Like, I played it and I'm like, it's a fine game. It's well made, it's well done, but there's something about it where I just don't want to play it. And I'm pretty sure that it's that whole thing that I've mentioned in previous episodes, where it's like the Fallout games, where it's just a grim, ugly world that I don't want to visit and explore, you know? Like, I just don't want to go there. And I mean, especially right now, given the current state of the world, like, exploring a fantasy world where it's post-apocalyptic because a viral contagion wiped out the world, like, yeah, playing a post-apocalyptic, post-pandemic game right now isn't exactly what I want to do. So, I don't think I'm going to play any more of that. I think I might be done with it. And like I said, I've got a couple more quests in the Discovery Tour left to do. But I think I'm going to focus on Ace Attorney, because I didn't realize I thought I was almost done, but I'm not. I'm like halfway through almost. Because I do want to try to leave space open for January, because that's when the new Pokemon game is coming out. And I'm still cautiously optimistic that I might want to play this one. I'm not pre-ordering it or picking it up on day one. I am waiting to read reviews so that I can get a sense of how it plays. Because right now, the impression that I'm getting is that it's going to be, you know, different gameplay than the previous ones. But if it turns out that it is literally just the same collect Pokemon, battle Pokemon, and lather, rinse, repeat over and over and over and over again, with just a fresh coat of paint, then no, I'm not interested. Because I tried the 3DS game, and I was like, once I got over the 3D graphics and stuff, and having everything polygons finally, and you're like, yay, this looks so pretty, this is great. After a little while, I was like, and it's the same game as before. I'm so tired of this. Sorry, but so I'm still hoping that this new one has a slightly different gameplay to it than the previous ones. So then I'm actually interested in that. That could be fun. So I am trying to leave January open so that I can get that in case it turns out to be what I'm hoping for. So yeah, so that's it. I'm back in action, mostly healed, and I'll see you back here again next episode for more whatever. Bye!